Several parts of Delhi NCR received light rainfall, bringing a much-needed respite from the increased air pollution in the national capital. This came amid Delhi government's ongoing efforts to implement the idea of artificial rain through cloud seeding, which will be attempted around November 20th to curb the pollution situation in the city. The national capital's AQI stood at 339 at 6 a.m. on Saturday. Meanwhile, my colleagues have filed some exclusive reports on the pollution situation in the city. Take a look.
In the national capital still remains in the poor category, but yes, there can be seen a marginal dip in the air quality after the national capital received some rains yesterday and the day before yesterday also. Of course, that has washed away the toxic haze which has been engulfing the national capital for some days now. We just try to show you then you can see the visibility level has also improved marginally, and the AQI also has improved. Of course, there are AQI monitors also. We just try to show you and zoom in. Then you can see it's close to 200 right now, which is right now also, of course, in the poor category. But yes, it has seen a marginal dip from the severe category to the poor category, and there you can see the toxic haze has been washed away, but still it remains close to 200 in some areas and close to 300 in some of the most polluted areas of the national capital, because the last week the Delhi has been gasping for clean, fresher air, and now after a week of suffocating air, the people have actually heaved a sigh of relief after some rains. But the larger question is the relief which has come up with rain, is it temporary, or is it a long-term solution, because still the AQI remains in the poor category. However, meanwhile, the Delhi government have also ramped up their efforts. Of course, the checking is going on the borders to ensure that no truck with non-essential items enters the city, which can perhaps become a cause of concern to actually increase the air quality index. So of course, the restrictions under graph 4 are implemented in the national capital, and the Supreme has reprimanded the Delhi government and have said that stubble burning should be stopped, because that remains one of the top contributors when it comes to cocktail of emissions in the national capital. So of course, that has been said by the Supreme Court. Of course, after the western disturbances, there can be a slight increase in the speed of the winds, which can further bring a sigh of relief when it comes to the dispersal of dust particles which have been accumulated in the air. So of course, it will be important to see as to how things pan out, and when can the people of Delhi heave a sigh of relief from the toxic air pollution. In New Delhi, Akshat Gupta for NewsX.
फेस्टिवल का सीजन है और दिवाली कल है, इसी को लेकर लोगों की तैयारियां भी पूरी हो गई हैं। आपको तस्वीरें दिखाना चाहेंगे और उसके ज़रिए समझाना चाहेंगे आखिर कितने उत्सुक लोग जो है घर जाने के लिए। ये तस्वीर इस वक्त हम आनंद विहार से आप तक पहुंचा रहे हैं। देख सकते हैं आप किस तरीके से जो बस स्टैंड है वो भी चकाचक भरा हुआ नज़र आ रहा है कि जो लोग हैं वो दिल्ली से अपने घर वापसी कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि त्योहारों का समय है, दिवाली है, भैया दूज है, गोवर्धन पूजा है, और यही त्यौहार मनाने के लिए लोग जो हैं वो दिल्ली से अपने घर वापस जा रहे हैं, और कई लोग बाहर देशों से, शहरों से दिल्ली वापस आ रहे हैं। तस्वीर दूसरी तरफ की भी दिखाना चाहेंगे, जहां पर आप देख सकते हैं ट्रैफिक जैम जो है उसकी समस्या भी देखने को मिल रही है, क्योंकि त्योहारों का समय है और यहां से चाहे After Delhi receives a rainfall, the situation of the AQI level has improved in the national capital. Right now, I am at the ITO and would like to show you the visuals, and you could clearly see the improvement from past few days. As past few days, we have seen a lot of haziness in the weather, where we were not able to see, in fact, what is there in front of us. But now today's picture is little bit different, where you could see, the haziness is very less, and in fact, the AQI here at the ITO is 263, which comes under the poor category. And if we talk about the overall AQI of the national capital, the overall regular AQI of the national capital is 339, which comes under the very poor category. So there is not an ideal AQI, but in fact, if we compare it to the past few days, a lot of improvement has been seen, and the situation can be clearly seen how the improvement could be seen through the visuals also. In fact, the Delhi people are happy with such a relief because they were forced to breathe the toxic air from past few days. In fact, if we talk about the government seems to be in action. The surveillance is being done so that because the festival is here, the Diwali is here, so the surveillance is being done to make sure, because the firecrackers are banned in the national capital. So the drone surveillance is being done. The FIR has been registered on the firecracker sellers, and around 3,000 kg of the firecracker has been seized by the North Delhi DCP. So these all actions is being taken to curb the pollution in the national capital and to make sure that all the restrictions, all the rules and guidelines that are there to curb the pollution are being implemented in the national capital. In fact, the surveillance, the checking is being done at the border areas also, whether it's Tikri border or Gazipur border. So make sure that the vehicles which are not allowed under the GRAP stage 4 should not enter in the national capital. So these all the actions, these all the measures are being taken to make sure to combat with the air pollution in the national capital, which is the biggest problem right now. This is Arju Seth with video journalist Pawan for NewsX in Delhi.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.